feel like I'm at the Stratford Swan Parade. All the white swans go first and the black one goes last. What's up, bro? Usually brothers sit in the back. That's freaking awesome. That's what brothers do when they see another brother. Always give the pound, the head nod. White people always ask me, do you know him? I'm like, no, man, but think about it. Let's say I brought you to Africa. You see another white dude, you'd be like... But people always ask me, is comedy hard? Aren't you afraid of getting your feelings hurt? I'm the middle child of 3. All you firstborns say you had it hard because you had to soften the parents. Us middle children had it harder. I had to deal with hand-me-downs. I had hand-me-down shirts, hand-me-down pants, hand-me-down shoes. I had a hand-me-down bike. You're probably saying, cool, bro, at least you had a bike. No, that would be cool if I had an older brother. My bike had a pink basket, pink seat, and streamers coming out the handlebars. You know how hard it is to pick up a girl when you're on a girl's bike in a tight strawberry shortcake t-shirt? And my first love was in comedy. I wanted to be a magician. I started practicing, I watched David Copperfield, and I learned illusions. And the very first night in my first show, I chickened out because I realized why there't no black magicians. Can you imagine when things disappear, who are they gonna blame? Who knows black magic? Speaking about disappearing, I actually used to steal cars for a living. I grew up in Montreal, don't judge me. It was the car theft capital of North America, so I learned to steal cars. But I never stole cars from the brothers, because when you steal cars from white people, you get some cool stuff. You get the brush that cleans the snow, booster cables, sunglasses, cologne, gas. I never listened to Nickelback. I got the whole CD collection at home. The only drawback to that is it's hard for me to cross the border. I tried to go to Detroit about 5 years ago, and I made one little joke at the border, one little joke, and they detained me for 9 days. Homeland Security detained me in Battle Creek, Michigan for 9 days. Me and my buddy pull up. He goes to his citizenship. He goes, Canadian. You have anything to declare? No. You have anything in the trunk? No. So he goes, pop the trunk. So my buddy reached over and popped the trunk, and I was hiding back there, so I go, what's up? Too. He didn't find that very funny. Next thing you know, lights went on, sirens went off, and I'm doing the Black Macarena. Hey, Black Arena. I did go back to school. I learned to fix cars. I worked at Canadian Tire for 4 years. I liked working there because I like messing up people's cars. Think about it. If you wanted your car fixed properly, you would have took it to a dealership. If I could fix your car properly, I would have been working at the dealership. Another cool job I have, I had it for 10 years. I worked in a psych unit in Montreal. People wear minds with bodies. Take care of your minds. But working there, it wasn't the patients that got to me. It was the nurses. They asked me some crazy stuff. Like the nurse asked me to brush a patient's teeth. That's what I did. As an orderly, as a caregiver, I went to brush the guy's teeth. The guy had 1 tooth. I'm like, miss, you want me to floss? And one time, you can't make this up, this guy came in and said he was Julius Caesar. He's walking around, I'm Julius Caesar, I'm Julius Caesar. He took hospital sheets, he put it around him. He took a plant, he put it around his head. For 3 days, he's walking around, I'm Julius Caesar. I said, buddy, who told you you're Julius Caesar? He goes, God told me. This other patient walks by and goes, no, I didn't. Another cool job I have, and I still do it part-time, I ref and I coach kids basketball, and I had to do a tournament a couple weeks ago in Northern Ontario, and it was so cool to see these little kids playing basketball, 10-year-olds, and I could judge the nationality by the names of the kids. Like this little team from Orangeville was playing early in the morning, and I heard the cute little white names when they asked for the ball. All I heard was, Hunter, Hunter, Tyler, Tyler, Brody, 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 Cody, Cody, and he used little white kids, right? Then the Scarborough Blues kids played next. All the black kids had odd names when when they asked for the ball, all I heard was Dejan, Raekwon, Barrington, Tishon, and he knew his little black kids, right? Then this little Muslim team from Richmond Hill played last. But I heard the cute little Muslim names when they asked for the ball. All I heard was Ali. One Muhammad, one Hussein, 10 Alis. I looked on the score sheet. I'm Jamaican, and when we hear a good song, what do we do? Boop, 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 boop. I wonder what they do in the Middle East when they hear a good song. They're like, Did I offend anybody? Praise Allah, praise Allah. I recently had a mouse in the house. I don't know anything about mice. I grew up with cockroaches. And I with my cousin, she goes, go to Canadian Tire and get a mouse trap. So I went to Canadian Tire and I found a mouse trap. I found one that was $33. It looked about this big. It looked like a little condominium for the mouse. I can't afford a mortgage on that. I'm a Canadian entertainer. It's too big to fit the jacket. I found one that was $19.99. It was 3 in a pack. It looked like clothespins. You put the poison down, it snaps the little bugger's neck. I didn't want that either. I didn't want to pick up mouse guts. Then I found one that was $12.99. Sticky paper. I put one in the kitchen, one upstairs, one downstairs. When I woke up in the morning, all I saw was mouse hair on the sticky paper. I just gave the little bugger $13 wax. If any of you guys are driving around, you see a mouse with nice eyebrows, that's my mouse. I was just out in Saskatoon, and my girlfriend was trying to open up a nail salon on a native reserve in Canada, and she called me up, she goes, Ced, you're pretty clever. What should we call it? Like, I don't know, Aboriginals? Oh, Chipaway? Buy one, get one free? Walk-ins only, no reservations?